Hey tech freaks from across the world, welcome to my channel Tech Store. Before starting to watch this video, hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell icon. Do not forget to like, share and comment our videos. Thank you so much guys. Hey guys, I'm Anand, your tech guide from Tech Store, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the latest HP 14S Dq2606TU. Now if you want a laptop with the power of Corei5 and paying the price of a Corei3, this is the video that you need to watch. In this video we will be showing you how to basically disassemble the entire laptop, upgrade the RAM, put another SSD, hard drive, literally everything that you want to know about this fantastic laptop by HP. So let's do it. So this is one laptop that has come with a processor that has got 4 cores and 8 threads and is almost specification wise as good as your Corei5. So the Corei5 HP is giving it around 55 to 56,000 rupees and this one is at under 45,000 rupees. So you guys, if you want to buy something that has got a power of Corei5 at the Corei3 price point, this is the laptop that you need to buy. So this particular laptop is from the DQ series, 14S DQ, and there are two variants. So this variant that we are looking at is a Corei3 variant and a silver variant in that. So all the Corei3s or Corei5 with the DQ will look the same. The top panel of the laptop is entirely silver plastic coated. It does not have metal anywhere whatsoever. Very standard looking silver finished HP laptop. And once you open, you have a fantastic screen. It has got a 250 nits full HD IPS panel screen, but it is a glare screen. It is not an anti-glare screen. It has got two-sided nano bezel and the speakers are front firing speakers over here. The power button is also kept outside, so that is a good thing. The keyboard is fantastic as usual with all HP laptops. The key travel is absolutely phenomenal at this price range. This kind of a keyboard is really premium to have actually. The touchpad is pretty nicely placed, a small little touchpad. If you could see, because of the size, 14 inches form factor, a very responsive touchpad, multi-gesture touchpad. This entire inner is also having a metallic finish, no metal although, this is all plastic polycarbonate, so don't expect metal at this price. It comes with a Core i3 11th generation processor that has got 4 cores and 8 threads and operates at 3.8 GHz. So the only differentiating factor between this laptop and Corei5's HP's Corei5 laptop is the clock speed. It operates at 4.2 and this is at 3.8. So almost Corei5 performance you will get. It comes preloaded with MS Office 2019 and it comes with a backlit keyboard. That's the best part. At this price range you're getting a backlit keyboard and this premium outlook and good key travel. The vents are over here. On the left side you have a memory card reader, hard drive indicator and power indicator. It's pretty slim. It's got all silver with a black lining in the center of it all. On the right side you have a headphone mic combi, you have a C-type port, you have two USB 3.0 ports and a HDMI port and the charging pin here. It has got a charging pin indicator also. There is absolutely nothing on the rear, no branding also on the rear. The base here is pretty clutter free. You can see a small amount of perforation that has been done for the heat dissipation, and we will dig deep into this, show you the inners also now. So this is a video shot taken from the web camera of the HP 14S 2606TU. And I can tell you this is by far the best camera in this particular given category of laptops. 720p recording and absolutely with low lighting also you can see the quality is very good. Even the audio quality, the pickup is by dual array microphone, so you can see the audio quality is also very good. So big thumbs up on the web camera by HP on this laptop. So guys, let's have a look at the speaker quality of this laptop. Fantastic speaker, despite having no certification from any major speaker supplier like B&O or Beats Audio, the speaker quality stands out. Fantastic speaker quality on this. Let's check if this laptop opens with one hand operation. Oh my god, this is bad. This is something that HP needs to work on. Very tight hinges. It will surely lead to the display frame coming off in say 6 to 8 months. Get the laptop opened and get it calibrated. Otherwise, this is the one thing that is not good on this particular model. First thing first, we need to flip the laptop, and you will see these screws over here, and there are screws hidden below the rudders here and over here, and there are 2 screws over here too. So you need to take a cutter like this, and you need to remove the rudders along with the double stickering tape. Keep that in mind. It has to come along with the double stickering tape. Ditto with this side also. Now start removing all the screws that are visible and keep them in their different compartment areas. This is the hinge screw. There are 2 different type of screws here in the hinge segment. So as you can see, these are the 2 type of screws. There is a thinner screw over here and this is a thicker one. So when you are screwing it back, you have to be very careful. These screws are very small. You have to keep them on one side. Don't confuse these screws and put a longer screw. It will simply protrude the touchpad. So once the screws have been completely removed, you need to flip the laptop back, open the lid and take a triangular prier like this and start protruding from one of the edges. Just very gently put the prier inside and you will see the cavity being created. Just continue all through. There will be a lot of crackling sound. These are the flower brackets that are coming off. Do not worry. Now once you have had the opening on the entire side, again flip the laptop and very gently just open the touchpad panel. And it comes off like this. So this is the inners of the HP 14S DQ series, the 2606TU. So this here is the battery, the Wi-Fi chip, the processor fan, the speaker over here 1 and 2. It's a stereo speaker. This is the RAM bay area, 2 dual DIMM slots. So you have dual data rate over here. This is the M.2 SSD which is installed, and then you have a space for the hard drive also, and this is the hard drive connector. So let's start with the battery first. So all the guys who just want to replace the battery, come up to over here, this process, remove these screws, pull the battery out. Once the screws have been removed and the battery is off. So this basically is a HT03XL battery, very conveniently available all across, and the battery ratings are 11.4 volts and 41.04 watt hours. It will give you a comfortable battery backup of around 5 to 6 hours. The rated capacity is 3420 mAh. So take a similar battery and just fit it back. Moving on with the RAM part over here. So you can upgrade the RAM up to 32 GB over here. So say you want to remove this particular RAM here, just use your 2 fingers over here, press it like this and the RAM will come off. You need to buy a 8 GB or a 16 GB DDR4 3200 MHz RAM over here. This is the 1RX specification. Ideally, advisably 1R is what you should buy, but if not available then 2R also will work fine, but it has to be 3200 MHz. So you can take another 8 GB or another 16 GB and add it over here. Advisably, it has to be an even number, 8 plus 8 or 16 plus 16. So total upgrade capacity of this particular laptop is up to 32 GB. You can as well as add 4 GB along with 8 GB, but the dual data rate will not get activated as efficiently as it might when it is even. So you just need to fit it back like this. Take another RAM DIMM slot RAM and fit it back onto this particular area. Coming to the M.2 SSD, this laptop comes pre-installed with a 512 GB SSD. In a scenario you want to upgrade it to a 1 TB SSD, just remove this SSD like this. A little bit of stickering over here which you need to remove, which is holding on, and it comes off. So HP has provided a M.2 NVMe SSD. So this probably having a read write of around 2200 Mbps is not a recognizable memory brand actually. We could not identify which brand of SSD this is, but looks to be NVMe, and you can put on this particular slot M.2 NVMe PCI Gen 3 up to 3300 Mbps to 4000 Mbps read write SSD. Just take a similar SSD like this, something like this. You can just buy a Western Digital, a Crucial, Kingston, any brand that comes under your budget with a good high Mbps read write, and just insert it like this over here. So good thing that HP has done is they have provided this area to put a secondary hard drive. You can put a 1 TB or a 2 TB SSD or HDD SATA form factor. but you need to buy a connector which right now is not available on HP website and neither with HP service centers, but it will shortly be available. So you can use that particular connector and put a normal SATA hard drive and use this particular connector to put that strip into it, and your laptop will have a secondary storage too. So good thing, but HP should have given this little strip connector, which otherwise would cost not all that much when you are manufacturing a laptop. This is the processor fan over here. So if you want to remove the processor fan, you need to first remove the connector. Connector comes off like this. You need to remove these screws that are holding onto the fan. Most common issue with these laptops is the processor fan stops working and you'll have the error replace the fan or fan not working. So in that scenario, just need to take this similar fan, this same fan type, and replace it with the existing fan. Take a similar fan like this and again put it back. Then put the connector back. There will be this stickering also which will be there. You need to remove the stickering when you are removing the fan. This is the daughter board which is having the memory card reader as well as the LED indicators connected to the motherboard using this strip. So the speaker is over here, 1 and 2, and both of them are connected through this particular strip, this particular connector here. If you want to replace the speaker, just need to remove this one screw over here, another screw over here, and this screw. 3 screws in total, and the speaker will come off. And you can replace it with the same speaker. This is the DC jack connector. Say in a scenario your DC jack is not working over here, you need to remove these 2 screws, remove the hinge, uplift the hinge, and then need to replace it with the DC jack that is there inside. This is the VGA connector, the LVDA cable, and if you are at times you just need to remove this strip connector like this and again put it back, and many times the issue is resolved when you are not having display onto your screen. At times there is dust on the copper connectors and the display issue comes up, so this can be resolved over here. Another video will show you how to completely remove the motherboard and the keyboard also. So this is the Wi-Fi chip over here. Just need to remove this one screw and 2 Wi-Fi antennas. Once you remove them, you can replace it with the similar Wi-Fi chip. This is a AC 1200 Mbps Wi-Fi chip. You can take a similar chip and replace it, say in a scenario your Wi-Fi is not working. This is the backlit keyboard connector. This is what gives lighting to your keyboard, and this is the keyboard connector. So in a scenario your keyboard is acting a little absurd and you don't want to spend a lot of money on the replacement of keyboard, just need to remove the keyboard connector like this and use a USB keyboard. So that works. And if you really want to replace the keyboard, stay subscribed. There will be a video which will show you how to do it. So just put the battery back, press it like this and put the screws back, and let us put the base back. Put it like this, put it from the rear, press it, open it, see to it that the flower bracket has fit back. And now you need to start putting in the screws, starting with the hinge screws. And you're good to go. So once you have upgraded the RAM or SSD, once you power on the laptop, it will not power on. You need to put in the charging pin onto this particular laptop, after which only it will power on. And as soon as you power it on, you will be shown a CMOS checksum invalid error. Just press enter and it will boot into Windows. So this, my friend, was a review as well as disassembly video of the HP 14S DQ series of laptops. The Dq2606TU is the model number, and believe me, this is one laptop that you need to buy if you have a budget of around 45,000 rupees. This laptop has got everything that you would desire in a given price point. It has got backlit keyboard, it has got a Corei3 processor that is quad core and 8 threads, which is equivalent to your Corei5. This has got one of the best speakers that you would get in this price range, as well as the web camera is simply fantastic. The keyboard travel is superlative. I mean, at this price point, this kind of a keyboard with backlit is something that you can only imagine of. And it's very lightweight, it's around 1.4 kgs, gives you a battery backup of around 5 to 6 hours very comfortably on this particular processor. There might be variants which will be with Corei5 or Ryzen 5. but the outlook will remain the same on the Corei3 series. The touchpad is pretty cute. It's little small because of the area, 14 inches laptop, but the multi-gesture, and it's very responsive. It has got all the ports that you would desire. It has got HDMI, it has got C-type, it's got 2 USB full ports and memory card reader also. Ethernet port is something that you would desire, but it's not there, but that's absolutely fine. And screen quality is full HD IPS with 250 nits, and the colors are very vivid, believe me. So all in all, fantastic packaging by HP in this particular price range of under 45,000 rupees here in India. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. Do let us know your suggestions and comments, and do not forget to subscribe to us. Thank you so much.